The next time you're about to toss fruit peels into the trash, pause for a second. What most people consider waste is actually a powerhouse of nutrients, natural protectants and growth boosters your garden craves. Every banana skin, orange rind or mango peel is packed with hidden potential to enrich the soil, feed your plants and even keep pests away. If you've ever wanted to garden smarter, save money and give your crops a thriving boost, learning how to transform fruit scraps into garden gold is the secret you've been missing. Let's dive right into the practical, science-backed ways you can start turning everyday fruit peels into natural fertilizers, growth enhancers, and protective tonics that make your garden flourish. Banana peels are loaded with potassium, phosphorus, and calcium, three nutrients that play a huge role in root growth, flowering, and overall plant strength. One of the simplest ways to harness this is by brewing a quick banana peel fertilizer tea. Take 4 banana peels, chop them into small pieces, and blend them with 2 liters of clean water. Let the mixture sit for 24 hours, then strain and use the liquid to water your plants at the base. This gentle tonic boosts flowering crops like tomatoes, peppers, and cucumbers, encouraging more blossoms and healthier fruits. The leftover pulp can also be buried directly in the soil near plant roots to slowly release nutrients as it decomposes. Now, citrus peels, especially from oranges and lemons, they contain natural oils and compounds that can actually repel aphids, ants, and even mosquitoes. To prepare an effective citrus spray, you'll want to collect about 1 cup of fresh citrus peels and boil them in 2 cups of water for about 10 minutes. Then, just allow the solution to cool, strain it and pour it into a spray bottle. Go ahead and apply this directly to the leaves of plants that are prone to aphid or mite attacks. The citrus oils act as a natural insect deterrent without harming the plant, and the refreshing scent really makes your whole garden smell just wonderful. If you already compost, fruit peels are honestly some of the best materials to speed up the process and enrich the final product. Banana skins, mango peels, apple cores and melon rinds all add nitrogen and trace minerals that those helpful microbes need to break down organic matter effectively. Just chop the peels into small pieces before adding them to your compost bin, so they'll decompose a bit faster. When they're finally broken down into humus, they return valuable nutrients to your soil, giving you a rich foundation for strong plant growth. Roses, well, they're heavy feeders, especially when it comes to potassium and phosphorus. A simple way to feed them is by burying banana peels directly at the base of your rose bushes. Just dig a shallow hole about 3 inches deep, place 1 or 2 chopped banana peels inside, and cover it back up with soil. As the peels decompose, they slowly release nutrients, resulting in stronger stems, vibrant blooms, and a natural resistance to disease. This method really doesn't cost a thing, and it provides results you can literally see in the brightness of your flowers. Well, ants can sure be a nuisance in the garden, and sometimes they even protect aphids that end up damaging your plants. Now, orange peels actually contain a compound called D-limonane, which disrupts ants' sense of smell and discourages them from coming back. To make a simple ant repellent, just dry orange peels under the sun until they're crisp, and then grind them into a fine powder. You can sprinkle this powder around ant trails at the base of your plants, or even right on top of ant mounds. Not only does it keep ants away naturally, but as it breaks down, it adds trace nutrients to your soil too. Mango peels are, pretty rich in sugars and micronutrients that soil microbes just love. By fermenting mango peels, you can make a biostimulant that helps feed both the soil life and your crops. To prepare this, chop up 3 to 4 mango peels and mix them in a jar with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and 2 cups of water. Cover the jar loosely and let it ferment for about 5 days, giving it a good stir once a day. After that, dilute the fermented liquid with 1 liter of water before using it as a foliar spray or soil drench. This not only boosts soil activity, but it also enhances the natural sweetness and quality of your fruiting plants. Avocado peels are honestly an underrated source of calcium and magnesium, which are both essential for preventing blossom end rot in crops like tomatoes and peppers. Just dry the avocado peels in the sun until they're brittle and then grind them into a powder. Work this powder into the soil around your plants, especially those that tend to be prone to calcium deficiency. Over time, the peels break down, releasing minerals that strengthen plant cell walls and, improve fruit quality. It's a natural and sustainable alternative to those store-bought calcium supplements. Apple peels can actually be transformed into a natural vinegar that works as a mild fungicide for your plants. To make this, just place the peels from 6 apples into a clean jar, cover them with 1 liter of water, and then add 2 tablespoons of sugar. Let that mixture ferment for about 3 weeks, giving it a good stir every few days. Once it's ready, strain and store the liquid. When you dilute it, 1 part vinegar to 10 parts water, it can be sprayed onto plant leaves to discourage fungal growth like powdery mildew. The mild acidity creates an environment that fungi just struggle to survive in, giving your plants a kind of protective shield. Watermelon rinds are mostly water, but, they also contain small amounts of potassium and nitrogen. If you chop them into small chunks and bury them in shallow trenches between your plants, you'll create a slow-release mulch that keeps the soil moist while adding nutrients as the rinds break down. This method is especially handy during dry seasons, since the rinds hold onto moisture and release it gradually into the soil, so you won't need to water quite as often. Fruit peels are far more valuable than most folks realize. Instead of letting them rot in the trash, you can turn every peel into a tool for soil enrichment, natural pest control, and stronger plant growth. Whether you're blending banana peel tea, fermenting mango scraps, or even grinding avocado skins into powder, each method gives your crops a boost that's chemical-free, sustainable, and easy on the wallet. These simple habits not only reduce waste, but they also bring your garden to life with healthier soil and thriving plants. If you found this guide helpful and want to keep learning practical, game-changing ways to grow better crops, don't forget to subscribe to Growth Hub Central Crops on YouTube. Go ahead and share this resource with your fellow gardeners, so together we can transform simple kitchen waste into thriving gardens.